Some of the things like say, toothpaste, sure, maybe people buy the cheapest. Toilet paper, cheapest. But if, let's say someone needs a heart surgery, just go make the money and then just go spend it. I will teach myself to save the money, to invest the money earlier.
People want to make millions, right? So like, I think the most difficult thing is to make the first million. So what kind of advice would you give us to make first million? I'm honored to be here with you. Thank you very much for this interview. Thank you. And I got a question on you. What do you think it's a high ticket strategy for every business?
Well, I mean, in any given market, there are always different tiers of customers. I mean, you have customers that are, think about airline, right? You have economy, premium economy, business class, and first class, but it's actually essentially on the same plane. You look at any, let's say, automobile brands, right? You have different models. Some of them are more basic, some of them are a little bit more a higher ticket. Yep. So you think about across almost any industries, even a concert, you have front row seat, you have the ones that are up there very far away, right? And then you have some that's like the balcony seat that's more expensive. So in any industry, there's always different tier of clients and they want different level of services. So when it comes to major important purchases, people don't want the cheapest, right? Some of the things like say, toothpaste, sure, maybe people buy the cheapest. Toilet paper, cheapest. But if, let's say someone needs a heart surgery, they're not going to Google, right? Natalia say, cheapest heart surgery in my city, because it's an important thing, right? Something like health, something related to the business, to the wealth. So when we understand that, there's always a market for a premium vendor or seller in any market. And that's where the high-ticket strategy comes in. That, do we want to be the Toyota in that market, or do we want to be the Rolls-Royce or the Bentley in that market? So it starts with positioning.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mary. Thank you very much. And I got another question. What would you say, like, to your 20 years, like 20 years ago, your older you? What kind of advice would you give yourself, if from kind of this perspective, what you have right now?
I would tell myself to be not just go make the money and then just go spend it. I would teach myself to save the money, to invest the money earlier, because you can utilize the compound interest and it would grow. So I would tell myself, hey, don't go spending money, impress people I don't like and I don't even care, right? So that would be number one. And second one would be to be more willing to share and get help and can seek advice from people who are more successful. Because when I was young, I thought, yeah, I'm smart, I work hard, I don't need to listen to people. But the truth is, looking back, I was very naive. A lot of stuff I don't know. And being able to seek help from other people and just ask for help from successful people, I think that's what I would tell myself.
People want to make millions, right? So like, I think the most difficult thing is to make the first million. So what kind of advice would you give us to make first million?
I think people who just aim to want to make money usually don't make a lot of money. But if you figure out a need in the marketplace or a problem in the marketplace that you can solve for a lot of people or at a very high level, then that's how you make the money. Example, if you think about anyone that's making millions of dollars, chances are they are also either selling or serving a lot of millions of people, or they're selling very high ticket, right? So either one of those. So either it's an impact thing where it's very impactful, it's high ticket to solve the problem, or something that's volume, but you serve a lot of people and that's okay too. So people who chase money usually don't get money. But if you chase needs, you chase problems, and you develop capabilities and skills to solve those problems. Because money earned is a byproduct value creation. So if you want to earn the money, you solve problems for people. In exchange, they pay you money. It's not that complicated. But if you just say, I want to make money, I don't want to provide value, then it doesn't work, right? You might get them once, but there's no continuity. They will never come back.
I agree 100%. Thank you very much. Can I have one bonus question? Like we did today, this practicing with lower self. and it touched me a lot. So a lot of people have problems with lower self. What would you tell them, like how to work with this lower self?
It would be very difficult to tell anybody, because you tell someone, hey, the reason you're not doing something is because you have lower self, they look at you, what the heck are you talking about? I think it's too high level of a concept for people to grasp. I only share this with my mentees and students, but I don't talk about this in public because it's too deep of a concept. People would be lost, and they don't believe you, right? So I wouldn't talk about it, but the bottom line is a lot of things that we know we're supposed to do, we don't do. It's not because of external forces, it's internal limiting belief of why we won't want to do something, our own biases. That's what it's we are our own worst enemies, and we are the ones who are holding ourselves back. Yeah. But I wouldn't try to convince people and even share this because they won't get it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you very much, Sifu. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Of course.